One of the earliest races of the 1963 season was the non-championship round at Imola, a town on the main road from Bologna to the Adriatic Sea. Although used every year for motorcycle races, this was the first car race to be held here since 1956.
Sono passati gli anni, anch'io conoscevo il papà. Era mio padre che
Jo Bonnier was driving for Rob Walker, Jim Clark and Trevor Taylor for Team Lotus. They would be racing against a miscellaneous assortment of private owners. Both Ferrari and the new ATS team, set up by ex-Ferrari personnel like Romolo Tavonia and Carlo Citta, had withdrawn, saying that their cars were not yet ready. During the last practice session on Saturday afternoon, I watched Rob's V8 Cooper together with the two Lotus 25s. Swiss driver Jo Siffert was there with his BRM V8 engined Lotus, and also the ex-motorcycle racer Bob Anderson, who has bought an ex-Bowmaker Lola and was running as a privateer. Anderson's Lola was also V8 equipped. The other entries included de Beaufort's well-known Porsche and several four-cylinder Lotuses. The practice session confirmed what we had expected. Jim Clark in the fuel-injected Lotus 25 was fastest, followed by Trevor Taylor and Jo Bonnier. Bonnier was not very happy as his engine was misfiring. On race day, the locals all flocked to the circuit of Castellaccio to watch a Formula Junior race in the early afternoon preceding the Grand Prix. Alf and Tony wheeled the Walker Cooper to its position on the outside of the front row of the grid. From the hill across the orchard, we could see the pit straight as we watched for the 13 cars that would start the race. Clark duly took the lead, followed by Taylor, Bonnier, Siffert, Anderson, Bandini, with the rest straggling out behind. Immediately, Jim Clark began to draw away. Bonnier was now up to second, Trevor Taylor having stopped with gearbox trouble. Jo was lapping around the 100-mile-an-hour mark, with Siffert now in third place behind him. The little Ford-engined Brabham was mixing it with the Porsche and a four-cylinder Lotus, surprising everybody with its speed. The race had become a little processional. Clark was touring around in a comfortable lead, with only Siffert on the same lap. Taylor, with his car now repaired, went out again, and though many laps behind, was pushing hard, enjoying himself and setting fastest lap in the process. Clark took the checkered flag after 50 laps, winner of the Imola Grand Prix, and a promising start for his season. Bob Anderson finished second in his Lola V8 after Siffert had been forced to retire. Although a walkover for Clark, it had been a fast and enjoyable race.